What are you talking about? Are you an adult? Did you at any point have a science class? Because if so, then you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. First and foremost, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. A few days ago, I dropped a video, r/ConfidentlyIncorrect, and let me tell you, it was a very distressing video to watch, and I'm so sorry for those of you who also have a really hard time like letting people be wrong about stuff. I'm so sorry to put you guys through it. But I'm here to put you through it again. We are revisiting r/ConfidentlyIncorrect because it's so annoying, but it is also so fun. And also, okay, let's be real. Let's be real here. Doesn't it make you feel a little bit better about yourself? Doesn't it? Like, can we be honest here? Can we be frank? Okay? Because I might be a dumb bitch in a lot of different ways, okay? And my mind might not always work the quickest, okay? I might not always be the sharpest tool in the shed, but when I tell you that I'm not as dumb as these people, it makes me feel good, okay? Maybe that's just me, and maybe I'm a bad person for that, you know, but there's worse things to be a bad person for, I guess. I don't know, I felt like we should be honest about it, you know, lay everything out on the table. I'm super excited to see what this video has in store for us, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Steel is heavier than feathers, but in the same sentence, you also said that a kilo of both weigh the same. Are you for? No. No. There is no way that this one is legit. I refuse to believe that there is someone out there that actually doesn't understand the kilogram of steel versus the kilogram of feathers. Which is heavier, the kilogram of steel or the kilogram of feathers?
Hold up. Because what you're not finna do is come in here, drop a perfect accent, and then act like that didn't happen, okay? Also, OGs remember Russian Skitten, right? Okay. Chavez and I have been playing Diablo 4, and a lot of people in that game have an accent of indeterminate Eastern European origin, but I think that a lot of people would recognize as Russian, right? And so at one point while we were playing and we were like watching a cutscene or having dialogue, something, I was like imitating the character because I'm like, I need to work on my Russian accent. Russian accent. Anyway, and Chavez just like slowly put his hand over my mouth and was like, you're done. You're done, you know? And it's just proof to me that I need to just keep working on it until it's so impressive that I cannot be silenced. Anyway, my point is that was a really good accent, and it's hurting me to not try to imitate it right now.
Which is heavier, the kilogram of steel or the kilogram of feathers? Rule 1, Windows 10 is not a company. Disagree. Not much to disagree with. It's literally a version of Windows. Absolutely none of it is addressed Microsoft as a company. It's fine anyway. Disagree. If you go to windows10.com, you see Windows there. .com is short for .company? Thus, Windows 10 is a company. This is real simple stuff. Not sure why you're having issues understanding.
This has got to be fake. There's no way.
Doesn't it mean commercial? Doesn't it mean commercial?
First of all, who the fuck knows what .com stands for? Why do you know that? Who gives a fuck? But also, I don't know what it stands for, but I know it doesn't stand for .company. And even if it did stand for .company, that wouldn't mean that Windows is a company. That's just not how that works. Okay.
This is Tucker Carlson today, laughing at AOC's fear of being raped on January 6th. He laughs about it. This is disgusting, and I hope Fox News and their advertisers are hit with backlash from millions of people.
Newsflash,
I couldn't care less about what this talking inferiority complex has to say, but I do feel for the women and survivors in his life who now see they wouldn't be believed or safe with him. Many survivors of assault don't tell family, friends, or etc. because of how they see others treated.
True.
That's true. Tucker is pond scum, though, so we can't really be surprised by what he says. Senator,
right.
Not to be that guy, but technically it's no, it's not. No.
First of all, read the room. Read the room, right? Right? Like, anytime you have to see, not to be that guy, not to be that person, you're being that person, you're being that guy. So stop. If you don't want to be that guy, you don't want to be that person, don't be it. But then to be that guy and then to be wrong? Why would you say, I could care less? Why would you say that? The phrase, I could care less, implies that you care an amount, and so you could care less. If you say you couldn't care less, that means you care nothing or next to nothing, right? Do y'all know how... Okay, I'm just...
No, what is not, you little dipshit. My dude, what are you talking about?
What are you
said
talking
an
about?
anus can stretch more than a vagina, which is hilariously false. No one said anything about the cervix. Quick research shows the average anus can stretch up to 7 inches. The diameter of the woman's newborn head in inches is 13 to 15. And again, the elasticity of the vagina has nothing to do with the cervix. A bunch of guys talking about shit they've never even seen before. That's great.
Yeah.
My man here Googled how big a baby's head is, and Google said the circumference is 13 to 15 inches, and he just took that fact, completely fucked it up, and changed it to diameter. You, sir, are not smart. I did, in fact, misuse the term diameter when I meant circumference, but I'm glad that you confirmed that in order to deliver a baby, the vagina stretches to 13 to 15 inches, much bigger than 7. So no, the butthole cannot stretch with 13 to 15 inches! No, my friend, you don't understand! If you could go back in time to high school geometry, you would remember that circumference equals... God, I hate geometry so much. So the diameter of this vagina is 13 inches... 4 inches. Which diameter is bigger? A 4-inch one or a 7-inch one? Look, all I know is you can probably fit at least one raccoon in that butthole. If you think 75 times 0 is 75 is correct, I think it's time you go back to school. If you have $75 in your hand and multiply it by $0 and get 0, where did the $75 disappear to? If you have $75 0 times, it means you don't have $75. What is 75 times 1? I hate math, but I love seeing people fuck it up. Like me, I fuck it up a lot.
Titan boa, the biggest reptile ever that lived during the age of dinosaurs. Titan boa was a snake, not a reptile. Dinosaurs didn't exist. Go read the Bible instead of making a fool of yourself.
Y'all, let's ignore the dinosaurs didn't exist comment, because Christians not believing in dinosaurs is just a whole can of worms that I have zero interest in, like, opening, right? It's like not here, not now, maybe not ever. But the Titan boa was a snake, not a reptile. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you an adult? Did you at any point have a science class? Because if so, then you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
People are freaking idiots. My neighbor's kid just tried to tell me that bats are mammals. Mammals don't fly. We walk and are confined to the ground. No wonder my family in Sweden thinks Americans are dumb. Y'all truly need to educate your kids better. Bats are birds.
What do you mean bats are birds? Who told you that bats are birds? Who told you that? What do you... Okay.
Bull simply means male, and cow simply means female, homie. Close, but no cigar. Cow is the animal. Bill is the male heifer. The female... Wow, that's a sentence.
He meant bull. That's a typo. It's okay.
What if it's not named Bill? Okay. Melbourne is closer to Antarctica than it is to Darwin. Not if you use miles instead of kilometers, but point taken.
What do you mean?
What? All I've ever wanted from a yogurt is to know who the cows are. Notice how they named all the cows traditionally girl names? There's a deep connection between misogyny and consuming animals. Man, oh man, you're getting close.
Spot the vegan. We were playing Spot the Vegan. We all would have won just now. Super easy.
All right, let's see. Okay, yep, I like numbers. Let's see, the last one is wrong. 5 plus 1 times 10 equals 60. You mixed the X. I can't talk either. I can't read and I can't talk.
So we had one of these in the last video, okay? And I did the math, and then apparently I did the math wrong because I didn't notice that the man had a mask and also a dumbbell. You're gonna have to go back to the other video to understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, it was explained to me in the comments of that video that you do multiplication first because like PEMDAS or whatever. So it's 1 times 10, which is 10, plus 5, which is 15. So they didn't miss the X, right? That you just did it wrong. But it's okay that you did that wrong because math is hard. And I'm sorry.
The moon landing was faked, apparently. Not sure how NASA could do it 50 years ago and act like it's still in development today. AKA, they couldn't land on the moon today with the current technology. Okay, whatever you say, dude. Whatever you say, brother. Cutting cheese with a knife? Barbarians. We in Scandinavia use this tool. That's why your country, not a nation. I'm sorry, one more time? I've lived 53 years without needing my insurance. So, they have to be useless and no one needs any. What?
Unfortunately,
nobody really needs
true.
legal or content insurance. I'm 53 and have done really well without both of them. The both of them. Wow. This is what it's like, by the way. I've been leaving these little mess-ups in here just to give you a sense of how hard it is for a professional voice actor to read. Anyway.
It's actually very difficult as somebody who makes content. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like when I speak, I try to leave a lot of space in between my words, sentences, and all of that so that if I mess up, I can make a pretty clean cut. But sometimes it doesn't always work out and y'all get a janky cut. And so I'm always reminding myself, like, I need to talk slower. But sometimes I get excited, okay? Sometimes I'm having a good time and I'm not thinking about how what I'm saying now is going to flow into what I say next. And then it just gets all messed up. It's difficult. So I feel your pain, Robin. I feel it.
As far as legal insurance go, just stay out of trouble and don't go to court over cases you can't win. Okay. As for content or content insurance, just don't try and live beyond your means. What? If you have your own home or apartment, build in a safe neighborhood and invest in good doors and windows.
Oh, okay.
If local laws require you to have what insurance? Okay. Mexico is in North America?
You just skipped it.
Hardly. Well, sir, I'm a Celt myself. Irish specifically. My ancestry is from Munster County. Munster isn't a county, it's a province.
What?
They're going to mansplain Ireland to me when I'm Irish. A man with an unwashed ass has an opinion again. I'm Irish, you're American. I'm pretty confident I know my country better than you gowl. I love that. Irish specifically, my ancestry's from here, does not mean that you are Irish. Were you born there?
Okay,
Do you live there?
I see.
Are you a citizen? Well then... The belly button is a reproductive organ, guys. 2 belly buttons would mean 2 vaginas.
Why?
What? Yeah, please
Why
explain.
would it mean
A
that?
vagina does not only exist for male pleasure. It's part of the female reproductive system. No shit. The belly button's part of that reproductive system because it connects the mother with the child and the... Yeah, we're moving
That's
on from that
not
one, man.
How that...
Dear...
What do you guys learn in school? What? How? Huh. I feel like I should ask. Should I have classes on stream about basic anatomy? Is that something that we should do? Right? Is that something we should... Oh my God, I'm so concerned.
Deer antlers actually do fall off their heads every year, setting up
Right.
our Christmas tree. But it's made of deer antlers. Had the audacity to say no animals were harmed as if the antlers just fell out painlessly.
Yes,
They
that's
did.
how that works.
Of course glass bakeware exists. Why wouldn't it? Why would you use a glass pan to bake bread?
Why wouldn't
I don't
I?
think a glass pan even exists. Pans are made of metal.
That's not
Some of
how
them
that
are.
works.
Some. You ever heard of Pyrex?
There's ceramic pans. There's all kinds of pans. I don't. This just reminds me of the whole thing where people like were told for years that their vagina was a pagina, like with a P, like they didn't know the actual term. And it's just, it's very distressing. It is incredibly upsetting, especially because it's like, what do you do about this level of ignorance? What do you do about this level of I like hesitate to call it stupidity, because it's like, it can't be that they're dumb. It has to just be that they just don't know, right? I don't know. Anyway, that was upsetting. That was distressing. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys were just as infuriated as I was, but I hope you guys also enjoyed it at least a little bit. Don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, Ho Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.